Welcome back, guys. Today I'm fat and I'm in a van and we're going to be cooking something. Actually today we're cooking sausage gravy, which is one of the many reasons why I'm actually a fat guy in a van. It's because sausage gravy is so good. So yeah, today we're going to be making sausage gravy and biscuits here in the van, and yeah, let's get to it. So these are all the ingredients you're going to need for this, and I do suggest when you make sausage gravy that use whole milk for this, just because it's never let me down in actually making a thick gravy ever. So I've actually never failed at making a thick gravy in my life. It's really easy. I don't really use anything I don't really measure anything. I don't do anything really crazy, except for add butter at a certain point. But yeah, easy gravy is what we're doing today. So let's do it. We're gonna start by getting some fire going over here on this guy, and I'm gonna turn the fan on. I'm sorry y'all have to contend with the fan noise, but it gets hot in here when I cook, so I gotta have it on. This is just really easy gravy. This is how I was taught to make gravy. You can make it with some bacon grease as well. And if I have that extra, sometimes I'll throw in some bacon grease in here. But if not, then I'll do butter. And I do this in my cast iron pan, just because everything in cast iron is a little better anyways. It is a little warmer out today than it has been. So I come down here to the desert. While that's cooking there, we're gonna get these biscuits ready. Really, we're not doing much. We're just spraying some stuff. And we're gonna spray the biscuits too. I like to break this stuff up as much as possible, just so it's not huge chunks of sausage in the gravy there. I just feel like it's a little better, less chunky, and more gravy spread throughout. We are going to season this a little bit. Some salt, some pepper. I do like a lot of pepper in this. So we'll be peppering it again at some point, sure. Well, this stuff is starting to brown pretty well, which is what you want. So we're going to go ahead and light the oven, because I do have to light the oven. You got to turn this thing where it says pilot light. And then I got to fish around in here and light the damn oven, because the damn starter doesn't work. We're going to go ahead and put these biscuits in there. I've got it on about 300 degrees. And we're going to set a timer for 5 minutes. And then we'll check back on it. So this is getting to the point to where we're going to make some gravy out of it. And this is the key to success to making gravy, in my opinion, is just a little bit of butter. A little bit of butter, I mean a lot of butter. Say about that much butter. And we're going to make a roux with the grease, the butter, and some flour that I'm going to dump in here. It's not going to take very much of any of that stuff. You just want to make a roux out of it. And then we're going to add milk on top of it. We got the butter in there and melted. And we're probably going to use like a cup or a half a cup. I don't know what that amount is there, but that's about it. That's probably about a cup maybe. And what you want to do, you want to mix this around as good as you can get it into there. Make sure it's sopping up all the butter and stuff. And then now comes the milk. So you want this on about medium heat when you're doing this, and then you just want to mix this milk in there with it. And then the whole time this milk is in this pan with the heat on it, you want to make sure that it's moving. So that's probably going to be about enough liquid there. And like I said, the key to this is medium heat, the whole milk, and keep it moving. In my opinion, that's what the key things to this are. So now what we did was we soaked all of the sausage basically in butter and in flour. And it was basically coated in butter and flour. So now what we're doing is we're basically washing it in milk. We're getting all that flour that we put onto the sausage off of it now. And that's actually what's going to thicken this up for you. So basically what you're going to do, you're going to keep stirring this until you can pull the spatula through it and see the bottom. That's when you know that your gravy is thick enough. And like I said, we are gonna salt and pepper this again, so we might as well do that now. Some salt. Like I said, usually I like a lot of pepper in this. Looks about good. We'll just keep it moving. See there, it's starting to thicken up a little bit. When you can move the gravy and you can see the bottom, you know it's starting to happen. You don't want it too thick right off the bat. We want to get it to about a happy medium, and then we want to shut the heat off, and that'll basically, you know, as it cools, it'll thicken a little bit more as well. And like I said, you can start to see the bottom of the pan right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and kill the heat. I'm gonna continue to stir for a few minutes. And as it cools, it's gonna thicken a lot more. And that's about perfect consistency right there. But because it is a cast iron pan, it's probably gonna continue to thicken. So you should be able to stir it, and the gravy should be able to show the bottom of the pan for it being as thick as you want it to be right there. So I'd say that's about perfect. Biscuits aren't quite done. The pilot light burnt a little bit, but oh well. So we're just gonna take a couple of them. We're gonna bust them open. And we're just gonna use the gravy. And this is the easiest way to make gravy. Probably the best way to make gravy. The only way that I can see if this is any better is using Italian sausage. And I already know that this is going to be really good just because, you know, I've made this my whole life, and I've, you know, my family being from the South, they make gravy for everything. You know, if there's a breakfast and it doesn't have gravy involved in it, there's something wrong usually. Especially when you have, you know, big family gatherings. Gravy is just a staple for my family or whatever. So, and like I said, the only way that you can do this any better is if you use Italian sausage in this. And Italian sausage in this is really good. They just didn't have it at the Dollar General, or else I would have got it. But they did have just regular sausage. So yeah, I just wanted to share with y'all my my recipe for sausage gravy, like I grew up with. Like I said, this is a staple. It's really easy to make. You just got to get a few things right. That is, your milk has to be vitamin D. Use vitamin D milk for that. And your heat when you do it, make sure you're medium heat or a little bit more. But don't cook the hell out of it. Just let it thicken and then turn it off, and it'll continue to thicken. So don't cook it to death and don't burn it. As you can see, the pan, in the bottom of that pan, when I moved it, there wasn't anything burnt on the bottom of it. That's because I kept it moving the whole time. And even now that it's off, there's no more heat going into the bottom of that, so it's not going to burn. Cast iron is really good for that stuff. So yeah, just some good tips to make some good sausage gravy. Well, guys, I'm gonna enjoy my my good view of the mountains here, and I'll see you guys on the next episode of Cooking in a Van with a Fat Guy. Cheers.